Hi, Olivia Boudram here, and you're watching Health Before Travel, the channel that helps you to think about your health before your next trip. Do you think that you need trip cancellation interruption when you purchase your next travel insurance policy? Or do you think that it's just another added expense that you personally just don't really need? That's what we're going to be talking about today, coming up. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we are going to be bringing you a lot of news that is just on travel and things that are happening in the world that could relate to travel. So you don't want to miss any of that. In light of what's going on right now in the world, in terms of the travel bans that we have, and now what just happened yesterday in London and that attack on London, travel is becoming more of an uncertainty. We're not sure of exactly where it is that we can make plans to take our next trip. And with that in mind, that's where trip cancellation and interruption comes into play. This is why it is so important that you actually have that inside of your travel insurance policy. Now, we are used to our own personal reasons why we might want to take out trip cancellation. Here are some of the other risks that you might not have thought of that trip cancellation actually does cover. If there are any unexpected sicknesses, then yes, we understand that. If there's any injuries or deaths in your own family, or maybe in the group that you're traveling with, that will also be covered as well under the trip cancellation. Any natural disasters or any travel advisories that have been put out against maybe the destination that you're booked to go to, that is also covered under the trip cancellation part. If you are subpoenaed for jury duty, that is something that some people don't even know that is actually covered, that you can't get out of it. So obviously that would be a consideration as well as an involuntary job loss. If you lost your job, that would be something. You've got a trip booked, that would be something else that's covered. If you missed your connecting flight and any kind of canceled flights, that's considered an interruption in your travel plans. And again, that would actually be covered if it isn't to help you get to your destination or a full reimbursement of your money. And also non-issuance of a visa. For some people, they've applied for their visa and they couldn't get through for whatever reason, and they've already purchased their ticket. If they purchase trip cancellation, that also isn't covered as well. These are some of the things that people don't know or realize that are actually covered under the trip cancellation policy itself. And so it is a little bit more encompassing than just for those personal reasons that we're so used to why we actually take it out in the first place. Now, actually, some of the insurance companies are stepping back and taking a look at their policy wording and saying that they're going to have to make some readjustments in regards to other coverages that they may have to start considering. When you think about the travel bans that are going on down in the States right now, and a select group of people, trip cancellation, trip interruption is definitely something that you actually want to make sure that you purchase the next time you buy a travel insurance plan. Do not leave things to chance. Just make sure, for peace of mind, make sure that you have that coverage. I've heard all the excuses as to why. Don't make any excuses anymore. This portion of the trip cancellation and interruption is part of a series. It is getting to know your travel insurance policy. I'm going to be breaking it down for you bit by bit so that you fully understand your policy and you understand the wording that's in there. And also you get to know what it is that you're purchasing. That is going to be so important. So again, it is really very important that you do subscribe to this channel, because I don't want you to miss any of this, okay? Okay. And I have a question for you. Do you think that buying trip cancellation and interruption is important? If you have any questions or have any comments about this video, then please go ahead and put those down below. I really appreciate your feedback and I look forward to your comments all the time. And as always, I want you to go out there and always think about your health and stay safe before your next trip.